Once Upon an Elephant. In the last class, beg your pardon, I gave you a summary of the book Once Upon an Elephant. And let me remind you, the book was written by Bosede Ademilua Afolayan. The book is a play. Now, I gave you a summary of the book in the last class, as I said earlier. Now, today I'll be giving you the themes of the book. I'll be talking about the themes of the book. Now, the first theme there is the theme of conspiracy, and this is on the part of Sherubamo. He conspired against the previous king. The former king was still alive, though he was terribly sick. But he made his younger son a king, and he unilaterally did it. The other chiefs, he bribed them. So he did it unilaterally. It was only Odejimi that was against him. So it was conspiracy on his part. And this, he was doing it because he wanted a poodle on the throne, someone he could control. Next, we have the theme of dictatorship. Olaniyonu was a dictator. He was a tyrant. He abused power. He misused power. Everything he was doing was to his own interest, to the point of performing the Ijedodo rite, which has to do with raping virgins, just to immortalize himself. He was killing people anyhow, and he was collecting dues as he wished. And whoever does not agree with him, he will eliminate them. So he abused power, and he terrorized the people. Then we have the theme of betrayal. Sherubamo betrayed the people. He betrayed the former king who was his friend. And why did he betray the former king? First, Olaniyonu was not the former king's son. Olaniyonu was Sherubamo's son. He committed adultery with the former king's wife. As a result, that adultery produced Olaniyonu. So that was why he decided to make Olaniyonu king, so he would be able to control him. However, Olaniyonu never knew that Sherubamu was his father. So he betrayed the former king. In fact, he betrayed the people. Sherubamu betrayed the people. He betrayed their trust in him as a chief priest. He betrayed their trust in him. Omoyeni also betrayed her lover, Delani, by getting married to Olaniyonu. However, according to her, it was with force. Now we have the role of tradition. Yes, the role of tradition was seen in the book. The chieftaincy, the kingship rights, the rights that was done for the king. Then also, when a man committed suicide in the palace, the king was led out of the palace because a king in Yoruba land, a king must not see a dead body. So we have the theme of betrayal. Oh, sorry. We have the role of tradition. And finally, we have the theme of love. This is seen between Desola and Odekunle. Odekunle so much loved Desola. In fact, they loved each other to the point that Odekunle was ready to do anything for Desola. And this was when Iyagba came in and revived Desola. Now, Delani and Omoyeni also. Delani was ready to accept Omoyeni despite everything that happened. Why? Because he loved her. Now we have the theme of love also on the part of Iyagba. Iyagba loved her people, though she was betrayed. Okay, I did not mention this in the theme of betrayal. She was betrayed. Initially, she didn't want to attend to them when they came to meet her for help, but she had to because she loved her people. Those are the themes of the book, the play, Once Upon an Elephant. In the next class, I'll be teaching you the styles used in the book, Once Upon an Elephant.